Yo, what's up, Robert, Wilder, West, Kieran, Tinny, Aiden? What's up? What's up, Jennifer? Yo, you're not headed to Nats today? No, we're driving in a couple of hours, so I'm doing an early live. Why such an early live? Yeah, I'm taking a road trip to Las Vegas starting in a few hours, and I'm gonna be heading to the National Yo-Yo Contest. So I wasn't sure, like, I wanted to get the live out of the way early in the day just in case, like, there's bad traffic or something, and I didn't want to do a live, like, super late either. So, yeah. Anyways, yo, Daniel, I will see you soon, by the way. What's up, Hector? Yo, I forget that when we do an earlier live, we're probably going to get a lot more European viewers on the stream, is my prediction. You're not going to nationals? Dang. No worries, though. Yo, who here is going to nationals? Yo, Jeff with the $2 donation. Thank you so much. Perfect timing. Enjoy your trip. I appreciate that. You're always going live at like 4 a.m. for me. Since early stream, going to Vegas, safe drive there and back. I appreciate that, Omar. Yo, what's up? We got Khan in the chat. We got Monday. Santos, how you doing? What's up, Tay? Yo, W mod. He always goes live when I'm sleeping. Well, it's an early live today, because I may not be able to go live later today, so I wanted to do one earlier, just so I could make sure I got my live in for the day. What's up, Kevin? Bruh. There we go. Only Anime World, how you doing? What's up, RLS? You going to Nats? I will be there, McKenna. What's up, Slay? Wants to see the DNA? Okay. I got you. Would you believe that I'm still adjusting the order of my final? I would believe it. Because I can't imagine you'd be saying that if you weren't doing that. That would have been a really specific, oddly specific thing to say, I feel like, if it wasn't the case. So, your fave, Fatima, how you doing? Tesla Cybertruck, there you go. I don't know. That's the first vehicle that comes to mind. Ferrari, how's that? How long did it take you to get to this level? I've been yo-yoing for about 12 years now. Bruh. What's up, Alex? You're driving 1,400 miles to get there Saturday? Oh my gosh, that's gonna be exhausting. Wait, 1,400 miles? Are you living in Washington right now, or somewhere else? So I thought that would be less than 1,400 miles, but maybe not. Oh, I guess Vegas is South Nevada, so I guess that could make sense. What's up, Tamara? What's up, Lil Blue? What's up, board? It says the goat. Appreciate that. This guy's too good. He doesn't mess up. I mess up occasionally. That's a mess up. What's up? We got Heavenly in the chat. What's up, Allie? Chat, this might be a shorter stream than normal because I gotta make sure I'm able to head out in time. What's up, JK? What's up, Amaya? What's up, Turk? Victor, how you doing? Are you going to the Yo-Yo car test? Like, I'm assuming that's a type of contest, right? If so, then yes. I'm heading out in a few hours, probably. I gotta just make sure everything's packed up. I have it mostly packed, but I just want to make sure everything's good to go. So I might head out of the stream a little bit early. What's up, Trenton? Dog Star, how you doing? How old are you? I'm 20. Bro. What's up, VR Credit? Why are you heading out in a few hours? U.S. National Yo-Yo Contest. It's happening tomorrow through Sunday in Las Vegas. What's up, MD? VR Credit, I think I already said hi to you, but what's up? What's up, Rye Pro? What's up, Loud? Are you going live when you're doing it? During the road trip? No, I'm not going to go live on the road trip, but I'll go live again tomorrow, like probably after the day one of the contest is over. Like after everyone has competed tomorrow, I'll probably go live. Or it might be earlier in the day, I'm not too sure yet, but we'll see. Yeah, it might be earlier in the day actually, because the contest gets over probably like 6 o'clock Pacific time, somewhere around there. So then it'd be kind of late if I go live after that. Love your live, are you pro? I am, thank you, Sabine. What's up, DJ? DJ Eddie in the chat. Everyone tap and subscribe, I appreciate it. Difficulty level is DNA. DNA is like maybe an upper beginner trick. Lower intermediate, something like that. When are you going to Vegas? I'm heading out in a few hours. That's why I'm doing an early live, because we're going to be driving like 5 hours or whatever it is to Vegas. Yo, nice. Yo, I will see you probably tonight, Luke. What's up, Leggy? Trucker, how you doing? Tony, what's up? Yo, shout out to Bunny. Oh my gosh. From Indonesia, yo, nice. What's up, Catman? I appreciate that. The boys, shout out to you. Here in Italy, it's 21:28. Is that, what time is that? 9 p.m., I guess? Something like that. Set up a target, try to hit it with a yo-yo. I don't have a target readily available, but that would be a cool idea. Thank you, Paul. You're better than me, Braxton? Alright, you gotta post a video and tag me. I wanna see. Yo, what's up? Aiken? Bruh. $9 p.m.? Okay, yeah. Bro, that trick I just did, what even was that? Add or subtract 12 for a 24-hour clock? Alright, yeah. What is Brio gonna cost? It's gonna be $50. It's a $50 John. Isn't there gonna be a Yo-Yo Live on the Yo-Yo Contest YouTube channel? Yeah, Yo-Yo Contest Central is where Nationals is gonna be streamed. No worries, the boys. That's a steal, I know, right? It's such a good yo-yo. Hunter nonchalantly challenges yo-yo. Wait, what do you mean? Wait, are you talking about the person that said they're better than me and I'm like, I want to see a video? Yo, what's up, Brian from Scotland? How you doing? Better than the Starlight? I mean, I could definitely hit my tricks easier on the Starlight than the Brio, but Brio is also a very good yo-yo. Good evening, Brian. It's right in the middle of the day for me right now. What's up, Kennedy? What's up, Trevor? You're brilliant at that. I appreciate that. What's up, Giles? Fanta or Coca-Cola Sprite yo-yos? I have Sprite and Coca-Cola yo-yos, but I don't think I have a Fanta. Maybe I do. I don't know. I definitely have a Sprite, and I have two. I have a U.S. Coke and a Japanese Coke yo-yo. What's up? Sorry. Mexican Coke. I have Mexican Coca-Cola in my closet in this room. Not a yo-yo though. I should get one. I don't know if they exist, but they probably do. Yo, what's up, Martin? SRT. Tommy wants to see the DNA. I got you. Why aren't you in Las Vegas yet? Because the contest doesn't start until tomorrow night. Should bring Mexican Coca-Cola to Nationals? Why? Sell them at the Spotlight booth? Bro, that'd be crazy. Wait, you're kind of cooking with that idea. The only problem is the car is like packed completely full. And it's gonna be hard to even like fit luggage in there because we're bringing so much stuff. Like probably way more than we'll need. But we just want to be able to have options for people. Super early live. Yeah, I'm heading out on a road trip in a couple hours. Name's Zach. What's up? My name's Hunter. What's up, Oscar? Rock the baby request. Yo, shout out to Kelton for the sub. I appreciate that. Kato is new. How you doing? I drove from my city to Dallas like 3 hours ago. Nice. You just subbed. Let's go, Los Dos Changos. How you doing? What's up? 7 Lucky Gamer. How can I buy Yo-Yo? HunterYoyos.com if you want to pick one up. Or if you're going to be at the U.S. National Yo-Yo Contest this weekend, I will have a booth there as well. Yo, what's up, Snowy? Bro, I can't believe Karthik is going to U.S. Nationals. That's so random. I was not expecting him to go there, but that's cool. BBH, what's up? Link Pulse, how you doing? What's up, Thunderfire? Early live, yeah. Doing it early today because I'm going on a road trip starting in a few hours to Nationals. What's up, Moses? What's up, Braxton? What's up, Daniel? Cobra? Dory, Trevor, Fisherman? Kay, what's up? What's up, Max? Usually the lives are 1 a.m. for you, yeah. What's up, Ronnie? What's up, Bongo? Bruh. What do you think about YouTube's new live streaming rules? No under 16 allowed. I think that's a good rule. I think, well, wait, here's the thing. Is it like, is the under 16 for people live streaming on their own? Or like, can people under 16 still be in a live if there's an adult? Because I think that should be allowed. Thank you, Kato. Trevor says sub equals shout out. Yep. Take the I-10. I mean, I-10's like the only way out of Arizona into Vegas, isn't it? Isn't that like the only major highway over there? Over there, there's like nothing else for a long distance in any direction. See ya, Bongo. No worries. Curious to know how you haven't whacked anything with Yo-Yo. Oh, it's happened many times. Just not on the stream. Do the rocket, like the rocket trick, like this. Yo, chat is quiet today. Guys, say stuff in the chat. Can you do rock the baby? I got you. Sub equal shout out. Yep. If anyone comments that they're subbed and I don't recognize their name, like I see that they're a new person, I will definitely shout them out. Industrial yo-yos? I'm not sure what you mean by that, but like they are high-end yo-yos if that's what you mean. Seismic bind, isn't that like this one? I don't know. I think it's that one, right? I don't think I've ever really tried that much, but oh yeah, like that. Do the star, I got you. What's up, Teching? How you doing? Match day, what's up? Yo, I'm gonna grab water. I'm gonna make sure I don't get dehydrated. That would be a good idea. What's up, Theodore? Yo, shout out to Molly. Around the world, here you go. What's up, Leah? Water emojis. When you hold the water bottle, when you hold the yo-yo to the water bottle, it looks like an air horn. Wait, actually. I think I leave the airport for like in like 30 minutes, so I might have to leave the stream. Yeah, no worries. I will see you tonight. Assuming everyone's like hanging out in the lobby at the hotel, because I don't know what people are gonna do tonight. But what's up, Luca? What's up, Kanu? Welcome to the stream. Okay, DNA. DNA trick. There you go. Bro, we're almost at 200 viewers on here. That's kind of crazy. Gonna be hanging in the lobby. Nice. I just don't know how late I'm getting there. I might just like go straight to bed if I get there really late, because it totally depends on the traffic on the drive from here to Vegas, because like it's like a 5-hour drive or like 4.5 hours or something like that. What's up, Liliana? Hardest trick I've done? I don't know. I've done a lot of hard tricks. So Shane, how you doing? Holly, Ellie. Bro, that trick's so difficult. Krabby Patty. Bro, this string is like a month old. I literally haven't changed this string since I got this yo-yo. You're a YouTuber? Nice. You're streaming really early, yep. What's up, Ava? Please do the DNA. The cylinder trick? I don't know how to do that. When will the Starlight drop? June 29th. So in 3 days. Or wait, yeah, 3 days. Wait, 3 days is when I'm going to be competing too. That's crazy, chat. I'm competing this Sunday. Do I have a yo-yo with blades? Nah. Sounds so dangerous. You love yo-yos? Why not? I do, Dave. Or David. Weirdo Club, how you doing? Rahila, how you Thank you, Rahila. I don't know if I'll find enough money to get on them, but at least at Worlds I'll get one. Let's go. How do they actually do competitive yo-yoing? What do they judge on? So you do a routine to music, like set to music in front of the audience, and then the judges are basically deciding on a couple things. So they have, well, I don't have them in my room right now, but you know those little like clicker counters that people use for different things? Those, they have one in each hand. One's for clicking every time you do a difficult trick. Every time you mess up, they give you a negative click with the other hand. So those clicks are accounted for as 60% of your score. And then the other 40% is split up between other like performance categories. So like matching the music, choreography, showmanship, how you like make the tricks look, that kind of stuff. Good to see you back at it, yo. Love your stuff. Thank you, Sebastian. Still going live every day, by the way. Yo, Jamie. Haven't seen you in a while. Yo, it's good to see all the Europeans coming back into the stream since I've been having to go live like kinda too late for people in Europe lately. So yeah. Mazarine, I did see the trick, right? It was the trick you posted. What's up, Taylor? How did you say the age of the string affects it, by the way? Yes, it does. So like when you use a string for a long time, it starts like fraying. So you can see how like little pieces of the thread are kind of coming off. And what happens with that, it makes the string so it twists a lot more. So like if you're doing some sort of trick, right? And then you go out of it, you'll see the string starts like twisting around a little bit. That will happen when you have like bad string tension. That's like if the yo-yo's spinning around a lot, you'll see the string starts twisting. That happens more easily with older strings. And then also when you're doing like these kind of whip tricks, right, where you're whipping really fast, those kind of tricks require the yo-yo to be able to move through the air really fast, but when the string frays, it kind of makes it move a little bit slower too. Those are kind of the main things. Can I do boing you boing? I got you. What's up, RR? It didn't feel that complete. Well, that's because it was a prototype. This is not a prototype one. This is the final version. What yo-yo is that? This is the Starlight. A brand new Starlight yo-yo. You have routine in mind for competition? For sure, yeah. Practice it many times. Actually, I don't really practice the whole routine that much. I more so practice the tricks a lot. Once I have like the routine itself down, then I just like practice the tricks a lot just to make sure I miss as few times as possible. hyped. Yo, same. What's up, Anthony? Just Goggy, how you doing? Get the prototype Starlight. Let's go. What's up, big man? How long does the routine usually go for? So it depends on the contest, but like usually in general for most contests it's going to be a 1 minute preliminary round. So the prelim round, that's 1 minute, and then the final round is usually 3 minutes. And then there are certain times like the national yo-yo contest I'm going to this weekend, it has 3 rounds. So it's a prelim, which is 1 minute, a semifinal, which is 1.5 minutes, and then the final is 3 minutes. I'm him, how you doing? Mr. Piano says, do the DNA. How many awards/medals do you have? I think we counted recently on the stream. I think I have like around 55 or 60 maybe. Somewhere around there if I remember right. You've been watching my stream for around 6 months straight, but you don't chat a lot because you're practicing? Nice. How do you clean your bearing without lighter fluid or lube? I mean, I use acetone. Otherwise, there's not really another way of cleaning a bearing. Sometimes if you play with a bearing long enough, it will kind of fix itself, but it doesn't always happen. Can you guess what my rarest yo-yo is? I have no idea. No clue at all. Wish I had people near me to bounce yo-yo stuff off of, but I love it, but it's a very lonely hobby for me. So, Gandalf, if you want to be able to get more into the yo-yo community without living near many yo-yoers, a couple things I would recommend. First of all, try to start your own yo-yo club if you can. Try to get some friends interested. Maybe like try to promote it in like wherever you live. See if there's like a Facebook page for your city, and try to like promote a yo-yo club and see if you can get some people into it in your area. That's one thing, because I did that, and now the Arizona yo-yo community is one of the biggest in the country. But then the other thing, if you don't want to do that, or if you want something additional, I would recommend like following a bunch of yo-yoers on social media, maybe getting on like yo-yo Discord channels, getting in contact with yo-yoers online, stuff like that, and that kind of stuff, you'll be able to be more in touch with like the yo-yo community, even if they live far away. That's just what I would recommend. That's good, because it isn't released yet. Negative hook inverted. I've never tried that. Wait. That's weird. Wait, that's a really weird trick. There we go. What's up, Elena? I did that in my school. I started my own yo-yo club. Nice, Box. Next few days are gonna be fire. Yo, so true. Bro, Tucker, I can't remember if I met you at like Worlds or something, but we're gonna have to hang out at the contest. Can't remember, did we meet at Worlds or somewhere else before? I think we did, but I can't think of where it was. Yo, what's up? Woke, how you doing? Yeah, I met you at Worlds. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I couldn't remember though. Didn't you go to PNWR too? No, I just didn't. You did just MWR. Okay. No one uses their yo-yos that you gave them? Dang. That's tough. Well, maybe those are the wrong crowd. Maybe you gotta look for people who are actually interested in it and then give those people yo-yos. Or try to sell them inexpensive yo-yos. 1.0 hook around the neck. That just doesn't work. Like, you need a 10-foot string to do that. You're still, no, we're not gonna rip my ear off today. That trick's so weird. Wait, I want to see what that trick would look like. Yeah, I don't think I would hit that. If I tried for 20 minutes, I'd probably hit it once, though. Who's your goat? Wait, what do you mean, like my favorite yo-yoer? I don't watch any yo-yoing, to be honest. I just do my own thing. I really, like, don't think about what other people are doing at all. I don't think I even have a favorite yo-yoer, to be honest. Exclamation mark, question mark. Yeah, I literally don't watch yo-yoing. I just like yo-yo. Walk the dog, I got you. Yourself? Nah, I just don't like, I don't enjoy my own yo-yoing either. I just don't like, I don't enjoy watching yo-yoing usually, unless it's like in person. I like watching yo-yoing on stage, the contest, but like watching videos, I don't really care about that much. I would rather like, the thing I like about watching yo-yo contests is like the energy in the crowd more so than like the actual yo-yoing a lot of the time, you know what I mean? Because I'm kind of at a point where like pretty much every trick that I've seen on stage I can already do, so it's like harder to appreciate a lot of the time like what people are doing. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard because like I like watching, like the thing that makes me like watching yo-yoing usually is when it's something like new that like either I haven't thought of before or I can tell is like really difficult. But like a lot of times contests, people are doing their easier tricks. What's up, Andrew? Eiffel Tower request? Wait, I want to see if I can hit this trick. See, this is the kind of thing I'd love to see someone try on stage. But no one's ever going to try this on stage because it's too hard. How would someone actually think of a new trick? Basically just like tricks you already know, trying to make variations of them. And eventually, like, if you have multiple layers of a variation, then all of a sudden it becomes a completely different trick. So yeah.